What's going on, Restomods? Mike here, and this time around we're going to talk about the front suspension on our 1969 Camaro. When we got this car, it had an incredible Heights 4-link rear suspension and obviously a ton of modifications, but it still had the lowering springs in the front of this car. So we had our friends Performance Online take this thing for a couple of days and completely redo this front suspension. These guys threw in the POL upper and lower control arms, as well as the POL sway bar. We also have Alden American coilovers in the front of this car, as well as the Willwood blackout brake booster. Check out what these guys did.
What's going on, guys? I'm Randy with POL. Today we're teamed up with Restomods doing the 69 Camaro, some suspension upgrades. Why don't you let me walk you through what we've done? We've done our tubular and upper lower control arm stage 3 kit. So with this, you get your coilovers. So it's fully adjustable with your ride heights. You know, you can really get this thing on the ground if that's what you're going for, or adjust it up a little bit higher depending on what you're doing with the car. Gives you a lot better handling, steering, cornering. You know, we also threw our sway bar on there, and yeah, this thing should run down the road like a dream and steer and corner and handle. When this thing came in here, it had a similar, tubular upper and lower control arm setup, but they're old, outdated. Ours we thought would be a little bit better fit, with this car with the steering handling because of the camber caster that's built into our control arms. So we just thought it would be a much better combination for this vehicle and what somebody could potentially put it through. So these are our lower control arms here that we've installed. Up here it's kind of a tight squeeze, but you can see our uppers that went on there. This thing already had a decent braking setup on it, so we didn't touch that. Had a weak sway bar, so we've improved that, thicker diameter, so therefore it's gonna handle the corners and hug the turns a lot better. I didn't do anything with the steering, already had rack and pinion on there, so that was a nice touch somebody had done. Our stage 3 kit comes with the Alden American coilover shocks, single adjustable down here, so it helps with dialing in your ride a little bit better with the rebound once you actually start putting it on the road and testing it, seeing what it is that you like. But we did, upgrade, which we'll show you here in a minute, the master booster and proportioning valve on it, which is going to give much better stopping power, higher PSI to the dual piston calipers that are on this vehicle. Why don't we go ahead and drop it down and we'll show you what we've done in the engine bay. Okay, so what we've done in the engine bay here is we've upgraded our master cylinder, our booster, and our proportioning valve, which is part of our blackout lineup kit. Our proportioning valve is a little bit different than some of the others that are out there. This one's a proportioning valve, and it also has an adjustable prop valve for your rear brakes, which helps, dialing it in, depending on the style of driving that you're doing. But it just looks a lot cleaner in there. For those of you guys, who have maybe seen this thing, out on any of the shows or online, that it had, a really outdated chrome booster. Master cylinder was the old school Corvette style. We've actually made the master booster setup, look just as pretty as the rest of the motor and the whole engine bay here. So whoever ends up winning this car, I think you guys are gonna love it. Whoever the lucky person is.
We want to send a huge thank you to Performance Online for all of their hard work on your 1969 LS3 Camaro. If you need any upgrades to your suspension, your brakes, your classic car, make sure you're checking out performanceonline.com. If you want to be our 12th winner to take home this LS3 1969 Camaro, head over to restomods.com, make any purchase in our store, t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, anything, or join the Restomods Car Club for $8.95. You're gonna get 10 entries every single month to win our active car or $50,000 in cash. Good luck, guys.